explaining why Saitama
He
is
got
omnipotent the
damaged by
entire
a
time.
person who was star level.
Okay,
Like,
You're trying to.
hold on. Okay.
Saitama's not omnipotent because he can't breathe
Can I
his
ask
fist.
something?
Yeah. Okay. Let me finish. Let me finish.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Give
I
me
just
5
need to
minutes. I'll
say
be right back. I'll be
something
right
All
back.
right. All right.
about
Yeah.
Garu.
I'll be right back.
Yeah.
You know, when Saitama first met Garu, right?
Mm-hmm.
If Saitama's omnipotent, that means he's also omniscient.
Yes.
Then why did he know that Garu was the hero hunter or whatever?
I literally explained this like 13 times. If he's omniscient, he would know his narrative and know our reactions to comedic timings within the series. So he acts in accord to this. So he would choose to get injured by a cat or by Boros, or choose to ride
How do
Moomin.
you have any proof that he actually knows this stuff?
Okay, how do I have any proof? Because omnipotent. Because it's the only explanation as to why these things occur, right? Because if he's omnipotent, okay, if he's omnipotent, which he's been stated to be, if you don't have that weird definition, which still works.
Wait.
hold on, yo,
When
hold
did
on. In Maiden
Saitama-
Heaven Dio
What?
omnipotent.
What do
I
you?
just want to know.
Yeah.
When did
Maiden Heaven Dio
Who said
omnipotent.
Saitama was omnipotent? Has that ever been stated?
Look in
the manga or
scans.
anime?
Look in scans. Look in scans. But Blaze, what do you want to
Where are
say?
they?
Blaze, what do you want to say? What do you want to say?
What? I just
Okay.
wanted to say what. Okay, hold on a second. Before you, bitch.
You said
Yo,
that he was
Yoko.
omniscient because he let himself get hit by the cat. But Goku got shot by a gun and he died. Does that mean
When
That
did
was a whole laser.
when did
That was a whole
Goku
laser,
die?
not a gun.
When did Goku die from a
he
gun?
died from the?
Oh, from the
Died
laser?
from
From
the
the laser? Well, we already know if you're suppressed in Dragon Ball, then you're weakened, right? And they have ki to suppress.
Yeah,
And Goku, whenever he's been stated to break his limits, he's actually had contradictions in that, right? And these are valid contradictions.
Yeah, but what if Saitama is the same? Like, what if he's not?
Well, that's a what
on
if.
guard, then he can get hit.
Well, that's.
Yeah, that's a what if. But you're also saying what if he's omniscient because
I'm not saying what if he's omniscient. His omnipotence would entail his omniscience. He would necessarily be omniscient if he's omnipotent. And then I demonstrated he's omnipotent with the scan of him being limitless.
But I mean, like, there's boundless characters aren't omnipotent either.
Okay, well, what do you mean by boundless? What do you mean by boundless?
Featherine isn't omnipotent though.
Okay, yeah, because Featherine is below the she's below the creator. Yeah, she's below the creator.
Yeah, the creator isn't omnipotent.
Yeah, but
Whoa.
she's boundless and she isn't omnipotent.
Well, hold on. Think about it this way. If Featherine is weaker than somebody, why would she be considered omnipotent anyways? If there is a character that's been stated.
No, because by your logic, the reason that Saitama is omnipotent is because he's boundless.
Yeah, and there's no contradiction,
Yeah,
and there's no.
Featherine is boundless, but she isn't omnipotent though.
Wait,
No, and
boundless?
there's no contradictions to that of Saitama, but there's contradictions to Featherine, like her being weaker than the creator.
Yo, I have another question again.
Yeah.
So,
Alright, I'm back.
if you get a Requiem stand, would that make you like
This is
Odin? Or,
a JoJo question because I don't know JoJo.
No, if you get a
Okay,
record stand, it
ask-
just makes
ask
your
what's
stand
the-
it's like a level 2 type of thing. It upgrades your stand. Like Silver Chariot got Silver Chariot Requiem, and he like it has something to do with shadows, and Giorno
All right.
got Golden Experience Requiem. But we're not talking about JoJo.
oh yeah, like Star Platinum, the World Requiem, I think it's called.
All right, Demon. My question to you was, if you had unlimited.
No, wait. Can you answer my question?
No. All right, my question to
Why?
you, because you switching the
Why?
burden of proof. You've been doing that this entire time.
No, because I asked you the question first though.
No, you didn't. You
Yeah,
made a claim, and then you asked me a question.
You asked me if there's a difference between unlimited
I
power
mean, I already
and
posted
limitless
the.
power.
And you agreed they're the same. Yeah, that you answered that. Yes, you answered that. Yes.
Yo, Demon.
Now, all right,
Demon.
now let's answer one by one. Now you answer my question for me.
Your question switches the burden of proof, so I don't have to.
No, what do you mean you don't have? To?
Because-
I answered
because-
one question. Why can't you answer my question?
Because it switches the burden of proof. I said that.
No, you asked me if being unlimited, having unlimited power, and having
I-
limitless power is the same thing.
And you answered that.
It's the same thing.
Yes.
Answer that one question. Now answer my one question.
All right. What is your one question? Depending on what it is, I'll answer because I guarantee you're gonna switch the burden of
no,
proof.
depending on what, just answer yes or no.
What is your question?
If Saitama is omnipotent, meaning he can do anything,
Mm-hmm.
why can't he
What?
breathe in space?
I've been okay. And now I'm gonna answer this. And then I'm gonna ask you clarifying questions to make sure. No, because if I say it and you don't understand, you're gonna be stupid. So I have to ask.
Right. With proof and evidence.
Let him answer the question.
Okay.
Don't interrupt him.
Okay.
Everybody in this DC, listen. He's gonna answer the question with the scan backing up everything he said, or with evidence backing up everything he said.
I have a question
and then he'll
for you. No, for you. Why do you have the need to yell and then just so you
rabble,
interrupt the person so the
right?
Wait, hold on a second. Everyone, hold on a second.
Wait, why is everybody saying hold on?
Because hold on a second, Demon. Now, wait, hold on. Who is this debate like against? It's
me.
It's Demon and Kuriyami.
Demon and Kuriyami. All right.
Yeah.
Right. So this isn't an open discussion. Like this is a
no. Anyone who wants to join it, I don't care.
Hold up.
Yeah, you guys can talk too.
What side are you guys arguing?
I'm saying he is omnipotent.
You're saying he's omnipotent, and you're saying
Kuriyami's saying
Saitama's not omnipotent.
You're saying,
and do you want me to re-say the question?
No. Okay.
Make sure everybody in the voice chat hears it.
Okay. So if you're limitless,
this is my question. If Saitama, no, you didn't answer my question yet.
Yeah, I'm answering it now. Saitama is limitless.
I'm gonna say my question. You're gonna answer it.
Okay. Yeah.
Look, if Saitama is omnipotent, why can he breathe through space? Now answer my question with the scan and evidence backing up what you're about to say.
Okay, the scan is already there.
It's from the manga or anime.
The scan is already there, right? And so there are things within the series that, even if we exclude omnipotence, play direct contradictions. Like Saitama getting injured by a cat and not injured by fucking Boros or like star level character or whatever, right? And so these things must require an explanation, right? And so if Saitama is omnipotent, then he would necessarily be omniscient, meaning he would hold knowledge over the narrative and comedic timings. And then he can choose to act in accord. So he can choose to let this mosquito live even though he's faster than the speed of light and can do planetary attacks. He can choose to get injured by the cat or choose to do this and that contradicts his non-omnipotent scaling, right? So when he goes into outer space and plugs his nose, right, he's choosing to act in accord to these comedic timings and narrative of like fluxes, right? That's all that's happening. That's the answer. So he's choosing to do this.
Where's the scan of him
being limitless
and choosing to do all?
Alright, omniscient. Okay, if you are omnipotent, it necessarily follows you are omniscient. Because
alright, I understand that. If he's omniscient, where's the scan proving that he's omniscient?
I already sent it. It's in scans.
It says tearing off all limiters, not being able to do anything.
Okay, hold up. Remember,
because you know what you're doing right now.
Yeah, hold up.
No, you're only taking one.
Remember when I asked you. Hold up. Remember when I told you I was. Hold up. I predicted this was gonna happen. I told you, let me ask clarifying questions, otherwise you're gonna say something dumb. Now my clarifying question is.
I didn't say anything dumb.
My clarifying question. No, I'm not. My clarifying question is. No, let me answer. Let me ask this question. It'll make you understand. Okay. Listen. If you have unlimited power, why could you not do anything? If you have completely unlimited power, why could you not do anything? Explain that.
First of all, he doesn't have.
Answer the question. You're not answering the question. You're not answering the question. I said if you have unlimited power, why could you not do anything? Why?
He has
No. I literally no. You're not. You didn't answer my question.
I answered your question.
I said if you. No. If you have unlimited power.
Your question. Being omnipotent means being able to do anything.
No, that's not my question. That's not my question. That's not my question.
I answered your question.
That's not my question. If you have
What is your question?
If you have unlimited power, meaning no limits.
Are you saying Saitama has unlimited power? You saying Saitama has
Yes.
unlimited power?
Yes,
Why
but
can't he breathe
hold up,
in space?
hold up.
Why
I literally explained that.
Either.
No,
Let me ask something.
yeah, all right, you explained it, but you have no evidence behind that.
Yeah,
Yo, demon, wait a minute.
yeah, and I gave my evidence already.
No,
Yo,
your only
let me
evidence is
ask
that he
something.
tore off all his
Okay.
limbs.
So
Also,
if you look at the
Omnipotent being is always omnipotent, so it's him
Hold
saying
on.
he teared his limiters
I need
meant
to-
before
okay,
he
okay, okay,
Hold on.
okay,
Hold
okay,
on, hold
okay.
on, hold
Precisely
on.
beyond all variance.
Okay,
That means
Demon,
before
my
okay,
man,
okay.
being One
hold
Punch
on.
Man, he was a human being.
Everyone
meaning
hold
he
on.
did-
Yeah,
Everyone
yeah,
hold on.
yeah, yeah.
Even
My
if he was
man,
not
Demon,
Okay, okay,
hold on.
okay, okay.
Everyone hold on. My man, Demon, hold on, everyone. Yo, Jersey, ask your
Yeah.
question if you like. Go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. So
I have
you know
I
when
have something to say.
All right,
yeah, okay, right. You know when Saitama punched through the meteor, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so if he's omnipotent, why would he not completely destroy the meteor, but just
He
break
wasn't
it
using
in
the upper
parts?
limits of his strength.
Or what?
I've been giving
Why
hold on.
completely?
This
Because
is
it's damage.
do you know what ad nauseum means? I'm gonna answer your question, but do you know right?
What?
Are
I
you
didn't
still
hear
in my
you say.
argument, bro?
Because
What's going on?
ad nauseum is when you just give the same claims over and over again, which will just regard the same. Yeah, well, they're repeating the same thing.
By the
No,
way,
Yeah, because you're not answering the
Why
question.
would he make it come
I've-
back?
hold on. He didn't destroy the meteor because it added to his plot development and character development. Because you can see afterwards the
Thank you.
conflict that it.
Now, do you have a scan of him saying omniscient?
He's omniscient. He's omniscient. He's omniscient because he's omnipotent, and he's
Now, do you
omnipotent.
have a scan of him being omnipotent?
And he's omnipotent because he's okay. If he has no limiters, then he will be able to do all things because nothing is limiting him.
Well, obviously he can't do all things because he can't breathe in space.
Oh my gosh! I literally explained. See, this is going in circles. It's
like going to court.
I explained. He chose not to breathe in space. It's not a theory. It's not a theory. It's a rational explanation for the phenomenon in the series. So is the Big Bang. So is the Big Bang, right? And it's the best possible explanation as to what's happening. It's the best possible explanation as to what is going on. And you haven't said anything that counters that theory.
The best possible explanation of why Saitama is so strong is because, first of all, he said himself he did like 500 sit-up push-ups every single day.
And
it's his anime. He's just strong. Nothing in the anime said he's omnipotent.
Oh my gosh! If you have unlimited power, if you have unlimited power, meaning no limits whatsoever, how could you not do anything?
No, I'm just saying.
No. Stop right there, and think about what I just said.
No, but that's the
Stop.
question. You're saying if he has unlimited power, how is he not omnipotent?
No.
He can't do anything.
Forget about Saitama. Just answer this question. As it applies to, let's say you had unlimited power, no limits whatsoever. How could you not do anything?
Because
I can't
power,
breathe in
unlimited
space.
raw power doesn't mean omnipotence.
Okay. If you have no limits, Blue Squirrel, if you have no limits whatsoever, if you have no limits in power, meaning you're not limited by logic and not limited by physics, not limited by metaphysics.
If you weren't limited by anything, you would be.
What I put in general.
Alright, Kuriyami.
Yeah.
What does he limitless? Do they specify what he's limitless in?
And stature and do not necessarily carry over to the complete versatility of omnipotence. It says that in the paragraph I just pasted.
Well, where did he post it? Where did he post it?
I'm kind of like general, too. In that one.
Kind of like general too. Okay. Well, yeah, comedy. The theological and philosophical perspectives. You know what type of omnipotence I'm using?
Yeah, being able to do anything, right?
Yeah, that is anti-scholastic dialetheist omnipotence, right? Do you know what that
There's
means?
only one type of omnipotent.
No, there isn't. No, there isn't. No, there isn't. There's scholastic current, which goes into possible worlds, but that's something else, right? So
Definition of
okay.
On Google Chrome. Let's see how many definitions they have.
There's anti-scholastic, and then there's scholastic
One
current.
definition. I'm gonna read you the one definition I see. I'm gonna read you the whole thing. You're gonna listen, alright? Adjective: omnipotent, of a deity having unlimited power, able to do anything. Similar: all-powerful, almighty, supreme. Having ultimate power and influence.
This
Noun: omnipotent, plural noun: omnipotent, God. Origin: Latin, Old French: omnipotent. Middle English: as a divine attribute, via Old French from Latin.
Oh my God.
Omnipotent, all-powerful. Keyword: able. Key phrase: able to do anything.
okay. Can I, all right. I'm gonna ask you a question. I'm gonna ask you a question. No.
Alright. What is Saitama's goal? What is Saitama's goal in the anime? Like, what is his goal?
Hold up. Just listen to me.
I'm asking you, what is
Hold up. I was gonna ask you a question before that, but you asked this one.
I actually also have another question, but I'll just wait until you finish.
Are bachelors married? Are bachelors married?
What?
Are bachelors married?
What does that have anything to do with this?
Do you know what the definition of bachelor is?
What does that have to do
No.
with
The definition of bachelor is unmarried man. So are bachelors?
a man who is not and has never been married.
Oh my God, Zeref, that's a tautology.
I know, right? So unlimited power, right? Meaning no limits whatsoever, and being able to do anything because you have no limits. That is literally that is a tautology.
I have another question.
Yeah. What is your question?
Zeref, why was... Oh,
So
my bad,
when
go ahead.
Saitama was inside that spaceship, he asked the octopus dude, I forgot his name. He asked which way he had to go to leave. So that means he didn't know. Meaning he isn't omniscient.
You know
That's
that
not
was leading
comedic
up
because
to
nobody laughed at
was,
that.
No,
Nobody
wait.
laughed
You know
at
that was
asking
leading
the
up to a
direction.
comedic. You know that was leading up to a comedic
That's not
joke, right? Wait, there was a punchline there. The punchline was that he went the
Who
opposite way, made a
finds that
funny
humor?
face.
Nobody. That's generally not funny.
Wait, do you not think it was
If I'm driving,
Wait,
and
I'm not
switch
talking
turn
about
left
if
to right.
you...
If
Wait,
he says right, that's not funny.
I'm not talking about if you laughed at it. I think you can derive intent from the writers, or at least Saitama there, for humor. I don't think anybody with a brain would, like...
That is true, because
disagree.
him asking what direction is the setup to the joke, and then the punchline was him making funny faces
Yeah.
going, yo.
I was just gonna call Zeref for saying, do you know what was it? Anti-scholastic dialetheist omnipotence is to TikTok. Zeref, what's wrong with you?
Okay, but what Forks is trying to say is each one of these gotcha Saitama can't do this moments is literally being explained by the same debunk over and over again. You're not bringing anything new. And as to the definition of omnipotence, because you haven't countered the debunk. Well, you haven't countered our argument. And no. As for your definition, as for your definition, no. Listen, it's oh my god. As for your definition of omnipotence, it's literally a tautology, because if you have no limits whatsoever and all power, then you should be able to do anything. So, right? So if Saitama has no limits,
you should. What did you say? You should be able to.
Okay, you would be able to.
You know what you guys
Sure.
should ask Zeref? You know what you guys should ask Zeref?
You should be able to.
Okay.
Hold on.
Okay.
You guys should ask Zeref. Since Garo broke his limits and Garo still didn't stand a
You should be able
chance
to.
Okay, listen. Sorry, I misspoke. You would be able to do anything. There you go. So
No, you don't misspeak.
Hold on, here's what you guys should ask Zeref.
It doesn't matter. So if you have no limits, right? Then you wouldn't be limited you'd be able to do anything because you have no limits in power, right?
I would agree with you on. If you said Saitama is omnipotent in his own universe, if you said he's omnipotent in his own universe, I would agree with that. But if you say he's omnipotent in general, that means including our reality.
Yes, it does. It does include our reality.
Hold on. Demon.
Then he's not omnipotent. Because first of all, he's not in reality.
Okay, demonstrate that. Demonstrate he cannot come into our reality.
He's in a manga.
No, stop.
He's in a manga.
This is
He's
just
not
going
in
to go ad
reality.
nauseum. Hold on. Stop. This is just going to go
If
ad nauseum.
Saitama's in reality, that means Boruto.
Whoa,
is in
Demon,
reality.
my man,
Everybody
Demon, my
needs
man,
to
Demon,
hold on,
calm down.
Hold on. I just want to propose something for the sake of keeping this interesting. Demon, what I want you to ask Zeref, right? You can do this if you want. You can ask Zeref, well, Garu was stated to break his limiter, therefore Garu should be limitless, but he got tossed by Saitama. So why does limitless within the context of OPM mean omnipotent?
I don't read the web novel, so I don't know about all that. Yeah, but he's right. So isn't Garu technically omnipotent based on your definition of that?
Well, he wouldn't be omnipotent because Saitama's already omnipotent. Or even if we were to grant him omnipotence, we would just say Garo can recognize the story and narrative as well and purposely lose to Saitama. It still doesn't matter. The point.
That's not Garu's goal. Garu's goal is to
it doesn't matter. That's hold up. That's the goal he portrays as a narrative. If he, because that's like Saitama, right?
No, buddy.
This is
buddy. It stated that Garu's goal is to kill all heroes because he wants to be a monster.
This is
an open discussion,
You're an
right?
omnipotent being.
Yeah.
You want to kill all heroes. You're omnipotent. You're omniscient.
Hold on. To be fair, you would have to grant that Garo is omnipotent because this is the same line of reasoning you're using.
Yeah. We can grant that he's omnipotent, but the same logic would go to him because you're just saying his goal. That's his narrative goal, right? If he can recognize if he can recognize the narrative and act in accord with it, then that's the goal you would portray. That's the goal he would do. And so
different narratives. They have different narratives.
it's the same series. It's the same series. It's the same.
Saitama's narrative is to find somebody to challenge him in a fight and he could possibly lose. Garu's narrative is to kill all heroes.
Sure. They're furthering their own narratives by acting in accord with their knowledge. It's
different narratives.
Yo, what's the debate?
Sure. They're acting in accord with their own individual narratives.
The debate?
No,
So,
and you're
if Saitama,
how he's breaking his limiter. Okay, breaking limits and gaining a greater power is a very common theme in anime. Goku does it, Naruto does it.
Okay.
Hold on. Ask
You're
Zeref.
assuming he has no limit to his power.
Demon, ask Zeref, right? Since Garo presumably became omnipotent because what he's referring to is not something he started out as. He transitioned into it. If this were the case, then his goals probably would have shifted to wanting to suit the narrative, right? But it seems he maintained his goals that he had before becoming omnipotent, so it doesn't make sense that he'd be trying to fulfill the narrative.
It seems that it seems that he maintains the goals because he's sustaining the said narrative that he knows knowledge about now after he gains his omnipotence.
Oh my god, his narrative is to kill all heroes.
Yeah, hold up. He's aware of this and could recognize how this would like benefit, and he can recognize. No, he can recognize Saitama's as well in development of the series and act in accord with it. He's telling me
Garu became omnipotent, which puts him even closer to his goal and just gave up on his goal. Is that what you're saying?
Because that necessarily entails omniscience.
Since you're saying that, pull up, bring up that scan of Garu giving up on his narrative and saying, you know what, screw it, I'm gonna help Saitama.
No, because that's the only rational explanation for his omnipotence, which is I granted for you. I granted that omnipotence. Right? Doesn't mean I necessarily agree.
Broke his limiter is very common and shown in anime.
Okay, hold on. Yeah. You understand break? You understand break? Breaking limiters. Breaking limiters and removing. Shut up.
David, let him fucking speak.
Breaking limiters and removing all forms of limits are two different things, right? I broke the speed limit does not mean I'm driving infinite miles per hour. Okay?
Tearing off all limiters. Tearing off is the same thing as breaking, right?
Breaking one limiter does not mean you break all limiters.
What do you mean? Goku does.
Goku broke one limiter.
Goku destroys his limits every time he fights.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, but not
Yeah,
all
it's
in-
not-
Isn't that what Zenkai Boost is? So is Goku omnipotent?
Dude. Goku breaks his limits in terms of power, not speed.
Oh, okay, that was dumb. That was dumb.
Goku has infinite speed.
Yeah, that was
Yeah,
a
and
stupid
even-
claim what you just said. That's no, we're not talking about speed. We're talking about Saitama and Goku. They're fast, but it has nothing to do with that.
Okay.
Literally.
Wait,
All right,
wait,
just
Wait,
just
you're
look.
saying that Saitama can beat Goku?
Yes, you can.
No,
just
obviously not.
look back
Saitama can't beat
in
Goku.
just look back in my analogy. Look back in my analogy.
Saitama's
Hold
best
up.
speed was he killed
Hold up. Let's say the speed limit is 55 miles per hour.
Wait, so who's saying?
I am.
Bro, just
Hold up.
Kurayami, know that Goku is
Oh my god.
Hold
Goku has
on.
infinite speed.
Okay. Let's say hold up. Let's say that the speed limit is 55 miles per hour and I broke this speed limit. Does that mean I'm driving infinite miles per hour?
No.
Okay.
No.
So if Goku breaks his limiter in the tournament of power, does that mean he is boundless, has no limits whatsoever?
No.
No, it doesn't. If Saitama Saitama
If you break your limit, you don't have it.
no, if Saitama
Answer my question.
no.
If you break your limit, no. If you break your limit, do you have a limit? No, because you broke your limit. You don't have a
Let
limit.
me finish. Saitama, it's stated
finish again.
he removed all limits, all his limiters, right? Goku broke his previous goal, right? The previous highest strength of power.
Yeah,
Broke
Goku said Goku
previous
said-
strength,
Goku
highest
said
strength of
Goku
power. Sure.
Goku
He surpassed what his strongest was before. Sure.
Garu surpassed his limits and still got clapped by Saitama.
Sure.
allegedly-
Hold up. Sure.
Garu became omnipotent.
No. Okay.
Can't lose
I
the
gave.
fight.
I gave you no.
If God was to fight God,
I
nobody would win.
I literally gave you a scenario as in which Gara was omnipotent, and this is how it all played, and this is the explanation of why it played out that way. And then I don't even accept that he is omnipotent, that he just broke his limits at said time, how Goku did,
No, why?
right?
He also broke his limits. That's not fair. If you're gonna only consider one character that broke his limits omnipotent, you have to consider every other character.
No, because you're getting broken limits, like one limiter, and breaking all limits. You're getting that confused. As I said, if I break the speed limit that's 55 miles per hour, that does not mean I'm driving infinite miles per hour. Right? You literally agreed to that, and that's directly analogous to the scenario.
All right, fine. All right, now fine. Now prove to me Saitama can do anything.
Okay, if you have unlimited power, right, completely unlimited, bound by nothing, you would necessarily be able to do anything because there's nothing to limit you, right? I can't create
Then why can't he breathe in space?
because he acts in accord to the narrative.
Now, do you have a scan saying
He acts in accord to the narrative
No,
because
you don't have a-
no.
you don't have a-
I'm explaining it right now. I'm explaining it right now. I'm explaining it right now. I'm explaining it right
You
now.
always need.
I'm explaining it right now. Yes.
Do you have evidence?
Yes.
I actually want to hear
Yes.
your evidence explaining
He
it.
acts in accord to the narrative because that is the only rational explanation. That is the only rational explanation to what happens within the series, right? So there's nothing better you can offer. There's nothing better you can offer.
Fan of that.
Okay, scan that it's the only rational explanation. What did he say? No.
I like your cut, G.
So,
Alright, I have a question. What about Soul Reapers in Bleach? Are they omnipotent? Limited release in Bleach? Are they omnipotent?
why would they be omnipotent?
That's only if they're hollow.
No,
that's only in like
Gensai
that's
Kaiju,
not how it works.
is that not the same thing?
What is that?
No, they have to have like a hollow mode.
Hold up. They unleash their full
They have to
power.
have a hollow mode.
Okay, that just
Yeah, they break their limits and unleash the maximum potential of power that they have, which is their full power.
do you understand?
Yeah, they're full. No,
Okay, hold up.
Hold up.
Okay, hold up.
Okay,
Okay, can I just say one thing?
All of them have broken their.
Can I say one thing?
No, they haven't.
They reach their maximum power. Is that what you're saying? How hold up? How could they reach their maximum power if omnipotence is unlimited power? There shouldn't be a maximum. So that's just contradictory. That doesn't matter.
Oh yeah. Since we're talking about Soul Reapers and stuff, you know that a Soul Reaper has its limit, right? And they have to have a hollow form, like Ichigo's hollow form, to even get beyond this.
Yeah. So that was
they have a limit, like, cause a Soul Reaper gotta combine with a whole hollow to have a hollow form to get there so stronger. That's why Aizen.
Yeah, and so I haven't really heard any contention. Well, like good arguments besides the one that Forks made about Garo being omnipotent. Did my Discord freeze? Hold up. I'm back.
He's look and have on fighting, right? That's how omnipotent, right? And he can do anything. He make a being that's as strong as him or stronger than him and fight.
Turn. Hold on. Whoever has their camera on, turn it off. Turn off your camera. Turn off your camera. Oh my god.
Is that a girl?
What's happening?
Bro, camera.
Okay.
Yo,
I can leave my
Camera off.
Oh, turn off.
Yo, D1, turn off your camera.
Bro, turn off the camera.
Yo,
Hand off the camera, fat ass.
Who the fuck you talking to, you stupid?
Dude, D is just gonna spurg now.
Holy shit, dude.
They have camera.
Okay,
Fucked up. Now who the fuck?
Hold up. Who asked me the question about omnipotence? They said something like, if an omnipotent being create a being as strong as him or something? Who said that?
You say the Thomas trying to fit his narrative. It's going right? Thomas, bro, turn off your camera, bro. Who's cheek clapping in the background?
Alright.
I can't hear what this nigga's trying to say.
Yeah, you said that if you're omnipotent, why can't you create a being as strong as you or something, right?
Because what is Thomas' goal? Find somebody as strong as him or stronger than him to fight so we can have fun, right?
Well, that's the narrative. That's the narrative of the story that he gives us. That he's aware. He's aware of the narrative. He's aware of the narrative.
For like 10 minutes. Look, I'll let you explain all your points. I'll let you pull up all the skins. We haven't got to the point where my character fully demolishes your character.
He doesn't because Thomas omnipotent. He doesn't.
Let me ask you one question.
Alright, yeah. Let him answer.
Alright. I had two questions. He's trying to follow his narrative, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's trying to follow. Then why can't he just make a being that's as strong than him, or he could put up good fight with him so he could fit his goal, so he could finish his narrative?
You understand the whole joke of One Punch Man is that he always beats up people and never has fun with his fights. No, I'm not saying he's a gag character. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying that's the joke of the series, and he can recognize this and continues on and does not just will a character into existence because he can recognize this is the narrative. The narrative is that he's never gonna find someone as strong as him and never gonna get credit for what he does. That's the whole joke of the series.
But like, if he's omnipotent, can he just change the narrative?
If he wanted to, yes, but you'd have to demonstrate that he wanted to.
You have.
Wait. Why doesn't he?
Yeah, hold up. Oh shit.
What's the debate? Like, what are you guys debating over?
On if Saitama is omnipotent, but I'm about to go. We can continue this later, right? I don't know if I can post links in Rakuzan. I'm gonna be.
I had a question.
Yeah.
Saitama is like omnipotent, and the only reason he's getting like, or the only reason whatever is because he's following the narrative. But I mean, you could technically say that for any character. You could just say, well, yeah, he's omnipotent, but he's like lowering his power and he's just going with the narrative.
Well, hold on. You see the difference. Hold on. Okay. No. Hold, let me answer this question. You see, I provided it.
Right now, no, I can end it. No, let me end it. The creator of One Punch Man himself, in many interviews, said he's as unbeatable as Roadrunner cannot be captured, or as Bugs Bunny cannot be defeated by Daffy Duck. It's just how his manga works. Except, unlike Saitama lives in a world of serious characters, filled with serious people with character growth, serious story, etc.
Where'd you find that? Google? Where'd you find that? Google?
Shut up, Luigi.
Yeah, shut up. You're ugly as shit. I'm really...
Luigi, shut up. Yeah. Okay, hold up. To answer that quickly, Saitama transcends his author, so none of that matters. And
how?
He transcends his author because he's omnipotent, and omnipotence has no bounds. So why would he be bounded by his author? Okay, if he, I'll be in VC in my server later. So if you guys want to debate me again, I'll do this topic.
No. If you leave right now, no. If you leave right now,
like I have to leave, right?
What? No, you don't have to leave, bro. That's the rules. No.
I'll literally debate this again. What? Yeah, just DM me. Just DM me if you want to invite. DM me.
No, I'm not DMing you, bro. No, we're doing it in the VC. We started in the VC, finishing the VC.
I'm gonna leave it.
Wait. Demon.
Leave. Go ahead. Leave.
Demon, he's not. Demon, hold on. Demon, my guy. He's not losing to you.
I mean, you can say that all you want.
And he's even telling. He's even telling you that he's willing to debate it. Like later,
yeah, he's just postponing.
All right, can I ask you one question before you leave?
He's not losing.
Yeah. Okay. What is your last question? What is your last question?
Is Cloud from Final Fantasy omnipotent?
I don't know who that is.
Well, he could break his limits, destroy his limits, and just get unlimited power. Is he omnipotent?
I don't know the context of the series, so I don't know.
Is Gohan omnipotent?
No.
From Dragon Ball Z?
No.
He's not?
No.
How come?
I don't have time to explain it. DM me if you want to invite to my server.
Committing a fallacy of equivocation.